You know, people in society, people around the world, they believe in a lot of different gods. Vishnu, Ra, Allah, Odin, Hades, Zeus. But there's one universal God that really everybody needs to bow down to, and one that we've permanently appointed as the real true God. At least it feels like most of society has. And that's money. You see, the God of money decides who gets heard, who gets seen, who feels important, who gets left behind. We've made money our God in this society, especially in America. We've made money the source of everyone's happiness. We've made money the thing that everybody needs in order to do anything in this world. When it comes to even so much as bathing yourself or wiping your own ass or even eating something previous generations were able to do without money through a bartering system. We've made money so important that we're willing to step all over each other in corporations. We're willing to lie to people's faces in order to obtain it. We're willing to do questionably moral and outright immoral things in order to obtain it, even if it's just a little bit. We put money in front of people, relationships. We put screens in front of us instead of people. We've made money the main priority in our life, in every facet of our lives. The government keeps printing it out over and over and over and over again, printing more and more and more of it. And the only thing that we can do is buckle ourselves in and prepare for yet another work day where we have to work for our God, aka money, for pennies on the dollar, and come home at the end of the day. Most people don't come home to anything special. Most people don't come home to any kind of love, care, or attention. Most people are in complete destitution, and poverty. You either have money in this world or you have nothing. You're either seen because you have money, or you're not seen because you don't have money. You're either heard because you have money and success, or you're not heard because you don't have money and success. You either get left behind because you have no money, or you get to advance in line because you do have money. You get to be in society. You get to have a life. You get to have friendships and relationships. You have people around you. You get to have some kind of, you get to actually enjoy your life. One without money in this society only lives a life of destitution, poverty, little friends, little to no relationships, and little to no hope. And that's the life I've lived. That's the life I've lived for. I always lived a horrible life before, even if we were upper middle class. But at least for most of my adult life, especially ever since getting out of my parents' house, for most of my adult life, not all of my adult life, that's the way I've lived. Going from place to place, never having a place of my own, always worrying about money, always counting money, always trying to figure out how I'm going to survive another day. And, of course, being homeless twice in a row. Once couch surfing on a friend's couch, and the other time was in a shelter. And the more, I look around, the more I see just how much value we put on, just how much more value we put into money, how much we care about money, and how little we care about people. We care about people so little that we are literally willing to, for example, in California, push them off the sidelines into a different place, as if you were using an imaginary shovel and just scraping these dirty, filthy, disgusting piece of shit homeless people into another area. That's how little we care about people. We care so little about the homeless problem that we're not even able to cut the military budget that we spend billions upon billions upon billions upon billions of dollars every year in America, at least, just so we can fix the homeless problem. We are a generation, especially people who have wealth and who have power. We live in a society in which the people who have the most amount of power to do something care the least amount to actually do it. And this is the result. This is the result of generations of wealth disparity, generations of putting money before people, profits before health, and just in general, praising only the top percent of people, the top 5 to 10% of people, only caring about the top percent, 1 to 10% of people, and saying screw you and goodbye to everybody else at the bottom. Like, this is the result of years and years and years and years of making money essentially our God. People making money their God. And people refusing to, who have money, people who have money refusing to help people who don't have money, who are poor and in need. But yeah, this is what this kind of society we get. They say that greed will eventually destroy the world, and it's pretty much come to that point. Now, I'm not a believer in God, because I personally don't think if a God existed, any loving God, if it existed, would not let it get to this point. But even people who once believed in God, even people who once went to church, who once worshipped, have started to completely give up and just throw themselves into material possessions and making money and material things. Now, the difference is, I don't believe in a God. I believe in being a good person. I believe what is morally correct. I believe in not screwing people over. I believe in doing things the right way, not stepping over people, not crossing people's boundaries. I still believe in being a good person. Even if there is no reward, even if there are no golden gates that are going to go open up at the end of my life and, grant me some kind of safe passage or whatever to eternal life. That's what I believe. I don't believe in putting money over profits over people. I don't believe in stepping over people in order to obtain wealth. I don't believe in doing whatever you want to make the most amount of money, especially if it involves hurting people. I don't believe in that. But it just seems like more and more people these days do. It seems more and more people these days have made money their God, and have thrown morals completely out of the window and are willing to do anything and everything to get it, no matter the cost, especially, like I said, if it hurts people. And it's just sad, especially in America. And I don't know if I don't see it turning around anytime soon. I don't personally think, like I said, I don't personally believe in a God or Jesus or anything. I believe this is a morale issue. This is a morale issue. This is a fatherless home issue. This is a bad parents issue. And this is just what happens when you put everybody, enough people put material things over people, and people become more and more narcissistic. Like, this is the result. this is the result of everybody like approving each other, like saying like, yeah, it's okay to always put yourself first. It's okay to be narcissistic. It's okay to screw this person over. Who cares? It's okay to do this. It's okay to do that. Whatever. It's okay. This is what you get. You know, a lawless, even though we have laws in place, it's a lawless, wild west. Just look at all the shootings we have in America, example, like I talked about in the other video. Look at all the shootings, look at all the violence, look at all the crap that people are doing to each other, and you tell me, all right, that you believe most people are good people, moral people, upstanding citizens who are willing to help each other and do the right thing and not screw each other over. You tell me that still exists, at least here in America. Tell me that still exists, because I don't see it. I look around and I don't see it anywhere. Where are the communities? Where are people helping each other? Where are the people putting people first and not over profits, over money? Where are people helping people, putting people over their God, over money, over profits, over material things, over what they want, versus helping somebody else? Where are those people? I don't see them. So, that's what I think. Not to offend anybody who believes in God or anything, but this is my opinion. So, alright. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you liked it. Comment down below. Let me know if you have any other video recommendations you'd like me to do. And till next time, see you later.